Hey friends, it's Suzanne Mosley with Usborne Books and More. You can find me on Facebook at Suzanne Shares Usborne Books. You can find me on YouTube at the same spot. So today I am sharing with you Usborne Books and More space and astronomy resources for elementary and up. So if you have a child younger than elementary, I also have a video for of space and astronomy resources for kiddos, toddlers, and preschoolers. So check that one out to determine which books would be best. So let's dive right in. First, I wanted to share with you our Usborne beginner books about space. So there's solar system, planet Earth, sun, moon, and stars, living in space, and astronomy. These are for ages 6 and up. They're $4.99. We even have a box set of these where it's like you buy 9, get 1 free. So they're $50, $45 instead of $50. And most of these are in there, so check out the box set as well. But how these, the specific details of this series, they are nonfiction, and what I love about them is they are filled with gorgeous photographs. Now, some of these there are illustrations, but they really try to incorporate specific photographs of the topic at hand. So this astronomy one is just a basic overview of astronomy. Living in space is about astronauts, about the space station, what happens when they're in space. If you have a child curious about astronomy in the realm of astronauts and going to space, that would be a good one. Then this one is specifically about the sun, moon, and stars, how they're related to one another, how they, how they correspond in the universe. And how we know what we know about them. Planet Earth, well, let me show you solar system first. Solar system goes over the bodies in our solar system. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, Uranus. It gives you a little basic overview of those. And if you want something specific in depth about our planet Earth, then it shows that to you here, how our planet differs from the other planets as well. So that there is that one. And I just forgot about this one. I'll show you this one in a second. So now we have some resources about science. So most of these, let me start with this one. Most of these are for 8 and up. This one is recommended for ages 4 and up, but it depends on your 4-year-old. So what I love about this series, it is nonfiction. The pages fold out. This is the big book of rockets and spacecraft. We also have Big Book of Stars and Planets in this series. So it's nonfiction. It gives you a good overview of different kind of spacecraft that has been used in outer space. The rover on Mars, those type things. And I really love how those pages unfold. And then these 3 are all reference books about space. This is 100 things to know about space, so it literally goes through 100 things. Like this is item 22. This is item 47. It takes kind of a question. They're not written as a question, but essentially a question related to space, and it gives the information about it. So if your child likes kind of just nuggets about specific topics, that one's a great one. For that, because it's kind of those bite-sized chunks. So this is the Usborne Astronomy and Book. The sticker book is no more. Now it's a reference book. So again, love the photography in this one. Basic information about astronomy. Those are the stickers. It wouldn't come with those. And about what is in space, those type things. So again, a general reference book, and it's only $9.99. I really enjoy the Usborne Book of Astronomy and Space here. It's $12.99. It's for a little bit older. It gives you more information. So the reference one, just general overview, doesn't go as in-depth as this one does. So this one goes into different galaxies, different constellations. It shows the map of all the constellations. So this one is phenomenal, all in one kind of book. And then if your child likes nonfiction in more of a story type narrative format, we have the Story of Astronomy and Space. Again, 8 years old and up. And literally, it is in narrative format. So you can read it aloud together as a family. It could be, kind of they're not chapters, but it can kind of be a chapter book that you assign to him or her to read. But again, a great reference book. It is nonfiction, but it's written in a narrative format. our 100 things to spot in the night sky. Literally 100 things. Each card has a number. So this is number 1 and number 2. So there's the moon phases, Ursa Minor, Ursa Major. So shows different constellations that you can find, gives background information about those. Just a really fun, only $9.99, just a really fun resource if you're interested in looking at constellations. This one is brand new. It came out in the spring 2019, and I love it. Usborne's big picture book of planet Earth. So not about astronomy per se. It is specifically about Earth. And for those of you that do Classical Conversation Cycle 2, this is also great. It covers the biomes. This is savanna and the deciduous forest, the tropical rainforest, those types of things that we learn in Cycle 2, as well as just more in depth about our planet, and also just a great geography resource as well. So I'm really loving that new book. And then finally, our Usborne Encyclopedia, Science Encyclopedia. There is a whole section on space and planets and the solar system. So this is a fabulous resource for only $19.99 that literally you can use for all the things. But if you are looking for space resources, I can't recommend this one highly enough. So, all right. So thanks so much for looking at these books with me. If you have any questions or need anything, you can contact me through Facebook. Suzanne shares Usborne Books. Thanks, friends.